So the ego is occupied with three questions. Who am I? What do I want? And how am I going to get it? This is very useful, especially in our teens, our 20s, our 30s, as long as we need to be developing our identity, developing our desires, and then amplifying and achieving those desires, seeing them be fulfilled. The spiritual path begins when we ask the question, what is my experience? So we can sort of think of the ego as being in charge of quantity. Then beingness, or the spiritual path, begins to focus us on quality. Hi, I'm Fran Gallagher. I'm your guide to relationships, intuition, and meditation. And today's Friday. So today is the Friday meditation. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Thanks. So get comfortable. You can lie down unless you think you might go to sleep. If you want to go to sleep, that's fabulous. But if you want to meditate, that's a different activity. So you might want to make sure your spine is straight and your heart is lifted, and get comfortable so that you can relax. And take a couple of deep breaths and call light to yourself. This is the light of enlightenment. It is the light that is often pictured around the heads of saints and angels. Breathe in the light and let your lungs fill with light, and your lungs will make that light available to every cell in your body. And then see and feel yourself filled with light and surrounded by light. You are in a bubble of light. You can expand that light until the room is filled with light. Expand that light outside the building you are in until the building is filled with light. And take your bubble of light out as far as you like, just above the tops of the trees, maybe above the tallest buildings nearby, maybe all the way out to the edge of the atmosphere, or all the way out to the edge of the cosmos. Find the degree of expansion that feels good for you. It can be anywhere from that bubble that fills the room to all the way out to the edge of the cosmos. And then imagine that you can, for a little while, identify with yourself as a being of light, as an energy or energetic being. And imagine that energy is diffused throughout that bubble of light, diffused throughout your field. Imagine that you are allowing space to be present with you, alongside of those molecules of energy that make up who you are at an energy level. Take some deep breaths. By now, you will have closed your eyes. And imagine there's room for you here, room for you to be. Good. And then imagine that you are on a spiritual path. This spiritual path is made up of these moments of light, light-filled moments, moments of awareness, moments where you become your spiritual self. There are plenty of moments in our day when we are not focused on our spiritual lives. We are focused on the mundane, as we must throughout our day and our life. But imagine that you could put these moments together like pearls on a necklace, Christmas lights on a strand. And imagine that this becomes your lighted path. What practices can bring you to these moments of awareness, these moments where you call light to yourself? Maybe you can pause throughout the day and call light to yourself. But one of the most powerful practices there is, that has been used by human beings throughout the centuries, is meditation. What if you could meditate every day, maybe for 1 minute, maybe for 3 or 10 or longer? What if you could pause as we did, call light to yourself, expand your light, and be in that light-filled space outside of time, no longer dependent upon any boundaries other than those you decide in your mind? What if you could do that every day or most days of the week? So 4 days out of the week. Whatever you decide will work for you. And today is one of those moments. Today, when you are joining me, that is one of your moments of light. Notice how it feels. Notice what your experience consists of in this moment. And then notice what sensory abilities are bringing you those experiences, those sensations. Do you have the felt sense in this moment? Do you have the visual sense present? How about the auditory sense? Even if it is the deeper quiet, the sound of stillness, the sound of spaciousness. What about any knowings? Perhaps there's an insight present. What about a taste in your mouth or a smell? These sensations make up your experience. And these sensations are being brought to you as you turn inward by your inner senses. Recognizing and developing your inner senses those acts are some of the most powerful acts you can make in developing your inner life, your intuition, your ability to feel informed and connected by more than just the surface experience, more than just the more obvious information that comes to you throughout the day. And now feel that spaciousness. Feel that room to be, room to breathe, room to become centered, to go within, to that quiet within you. You can stop this recording and stay here as long as you like. Or you can begin coming back and back to who you are now. So if you went all the way out to the edge of the cosmos, coming back to our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, easily finding our solar system, then finding our planet, planet Earth, the blue-green planet, finding your continent, your country, finding your metropolitan or rural area, finding your city or town, finding your neighborhood, honing in on your home or wherever you happen to be, finding the room you are in, finding your body in the position you chose for it. And then fully inhabit your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. Center and ground. You might gently pull up on the perineum, in on the low belly. Feel your arms and legs. Take a couple of deep breaths. Open your eyes. Return to the room feeling relaxed, refreshed, and ready to go on with your day. So remember, the spiritual path is an unfolding path. It has its own intelligence. You're finding your way. You've got this. Thanks for joining me.